Is it giving the ladies any ideas? Plus, Bad Santa 2's Billy Bob Thornton opens up about why his relationship with Angelina Jolie fell apart. Then, skip them all and kid back, because we're bringing you the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals of the season. The View starts right now. Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, Paula Ferris, Sarah Haynes, and Jedediah Vila. Now, let's get things started.
Today is Black Friday, or as Whoopi calls it, African American Friday. So hang out with us here before you head out. And I don't know how anybody could go shopping on Black Friday. You can buy everything online. Why do they do it?
I like it.
Why?
I like to touch the stuff and like actually look at it and feel like I got the deal.
Why can't you touch it when it gets to the house?
Have you seen the people that like crash in here? They take out women and children.
Yeah, that's her probably.
It could be.
Shoot. It could be. I mean,
you know that you can get just as good of a deal probably a couple days later, so why not just wait?
Because you want to be in it.
It's like
you
an
want to be in the
event.
thrill of it. It's an event.
That's insane.
I don't know. I would just
my
rather buy it
sisters
online
love doing
right
it. They
now.
love waiting on the line. It's like waiting for like state football tickets.
Yeah.
They like wait there and
I
you're like
it. And the day after Christmas is also a very good shopping day.
oh, I feel fat that day.
I did it once. I can't. It gives me anxiety to be around all those people and the clothes and the people get trampled and I'm small and I'm fighting.
You know, you have a few little sections that you need to maybe work out, Jedediah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like what? What do you mean, what section?
Little therapy sections. Yeah.
All I'm worried about is my leftover turkey sandwich on Friday. I don't know about all of you. But that's what I'm worried about. Just some mayonnaise.
I know.
Okay, so Sunny and Paula, and also, well, not you yet, but you too, because I hope your children aren't watching if they're home, because I want to ask you something, because I read about this woman online somewhere, and she's so upset because her daughter sings like a warbling cat. The girl is like 9 years old or something, and she doesn't know whether she should tell the kid, you know, you're not going to be successful as a singer or not. What would you do? What do you tell a kid?
No, you don't. You say, honey, that sounds beautiful.
Is that what you say?
No, you don't.
Absolutely, absolutely. But, you know, people are going to be nasty and mean enough to our children outside of the home. I want to build my kid up. I want her to think she's incredible. I want her to know that she's strong and powerful, that she can do whatever she wants.
Basically, you want your daughter to live in an alternate reality.
Yes, I do. And in fact, my daughter does sing like a warbling cat, and she does it all the time, and she does it in the car, and I just...
You go with it?
Yeah.
I think there's a way. Listen, my daughter is very, very artistic, and my son is very, very athletic and sporty. And remember my daughter, I mean, she's a better artist than I am, and she just turned 9.
Are you a good artist?
No, I'm a terrible artist.
so how much
I'm awful. But she was talking about, she was saying that she wants to be a professional soccer player, and she's... Turn the TV off, Caroline, if you're watching. You know, and I think she's comparing herself to her brother. And I was like, you know what? This is an opportunity to say we all have our own strengths and weaknesses. Look at how your brother's really good at soccer. You're really good at art. You can teach him how to draw. He can teach you how to be better at soccer. So you kind of use it in a teaching point that we all have strengths and weaknesses.
What if you have only one child like me? What do you do then?
You tell her that she is fantastic.
I do that.
And
I've done that.
Yes, she's such a good singer.
I see both your perspectives. I wouldn't tell if my child asked me, I would say, you know what, we can work on this because mommy's not a very good singer. Let's, you know, we can. If they're passionate about it, I would totally support it.
I don't want to.
I would never let them go on American Idol or something and sound awful. But I mean, I really think if they're passionate and they could care less, they want to pursue it. They've got their biggest fan in mommy. But if they're really saying, do you think I could really go places? I may say something honest, like, you know, let's work on it. I've got plenty of things to work on.
When I was a kid, they always told me I was gorgeous as a child. They were always telling me how beautiful I was. And then I got a copy of Glamour magazine. And I said, they're lying. They've been lying to me.
But they think you're beautiful, and that's what matters.
My mother was brutally honest with me, and not to say don't do something if you like it, but I remember saying I wanted to be an artist, and she was watching me, and I took art classes and I had fun, but one day she sat me down and she said, honey, you can't draw a straight line with a ruler. And it's true. I couldn't. And the reason was that I was actually looking at this as something I wanted to pursue, and she was very real with me. And because of that, years later, I look back and I say, thank God you told me, because someone was going to tell me. And I wanted to be her.
But I also think it's our responsibility as parents to foster our children and to guide them in the right direction and to guide them towards their strengths and their weaknesses, rather than say, oh, you're great at that, and then one day finding out, you know, I've kind of wasted all of my time because I'm not really good at that.
But I love what Sunny said, that the part I felt differently until she said that was the world's going to break them down a lot.
Break them down.
Although I'd find the medium. I kind of like that you're saying, I'll let everyone else.
And also, you know, I was reading Michael Douglas when he was in college or something. He did a scene for Kirk Douglas, his very, very famous father, legendary actor. And the father was like, nah, you're not that good. And to this day, he's like in his 70s now, he still remembers it.
I think it can be very hurtful to a child. I mean, I remember growing up, and my parents, you know, we were in the South Bronx, and it wasn't the easiest place, but they would always pump me up. They would always say, you're so smart, you're so talented, you're going to be someone, you're so beautiful. And I believed it. And I believed it. And even, you know, I believed it. And I'm not the most talented, and I'm not the smartest, and I'm not the most beautiful, but I am in my head. And I think, you know, as I went through, you know,
delusion is a wonderful thing.
I know I'm not all those things, but I believe it. And
you're in the ballpark.
Well, but you know, I think
but what if it was a skill? Like, what if your daughter? I'm curious. Say she came to you in a few years. I don't remember how old she is, and said, I want to be a professional singer. I want to go to school for this.
10.
I want to spend the next 10 years of my life. I want, you know, you're going to have to pay for it. And she could not.
Go for it, Paloma.
You would
go
say,
for it.
Yeah,
I'll get you some singing lessons, and then
what
when
if
you
she did that already and it wasn't happening? Would you sit her down and say, maybe this isn't for you?
You're passionate about it, baby. It lights you up. You love it. Go for it.
All right.
All right.
I like that.
Okay. Plenty of singers out there that can't really sing. Plenty of singers that can't
Between
sing.
encouraging your children and leading them down a path that's not going to be very productive.
All right. Okay, let's take a break from this topic. When we come back, I want to talk about boob jobs. We'll be right back.
Yeah, it may be getting cold out there.
My God.
But Nick... Still ahead, Bad Santa 2 star Billy Bob Thornton. And stay home and get in on the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday savings of the season, because we've got them.
Welcome back to the show, and happy Friday to everybody. So, I was talking about boobs before. So, actress Kaylee Cuoco, I was just reading that she had her nose done and her boobs, and she says it's the best thing she's ever done. She even had some kind of a line filled in. How old is she?
She's young. I want to say she's in her
20s
right?
or 30s?
She in her 30s?
She just went through a divorce
Okay,
recently,
boobs
too.
and nose, that's a young person's thing, I think. She had them made bigger. Would you do that?
I wouldn't. I'm not a surgery girl. I feel like there's a message that's lost today everywhere, because you see celebrities doing so much surgery and you see that it's becoming easy to do all this stuff. It seems like it's easier and everyone's doing it. And nobody just looks in the mirror and says, you know what? I'm flawed, but so is everybody, and I'm going to love myself anyway. And I know it's cliche, but... She's rolling her eyes at me.
I would do it, and I probably will. I'll probably show up here. You won't be able to recognize me one day.
What are you going to do?
She's going to get a set. I'm going to get a set. I'm getting a pair.
You really
That's
are?
I really am.
You heard it here.
I'm getting a pair.
You're getting
No, I will not do it live on national television, Brian Tata, because I know you're going to.
What's wrong with the ones you have? What's wrong with those?
You have a nice pair, Paula.
They're perky.
I feel like somebody's going to grab me right now, so I'm just going to cover.
We want to know, like, on a scale of, like, 1 to Chris Christie, how big are they going to be? How big? talking double D, a C, a B?
Yeah,
What
do
are
you
doing?
request it by like the cup size?
I
You
actually
say, like,
just want to fill out a bikini. I've had 3 kids.
What
you know,
size of bikini?
I have a line. I won't touch my face. I haven't done anything.
Yes.
But I will touch the tatas. And so will my husband when they're done.
So are you doing it for yourself or for him?
I'm doing it for me. Really, honestly, I don't care if any of you even notice. I just want to do
we'll
it to
notice.
feel.
I share a room. Notice.
Yes, you will notice because we get naked in front of one another in our dressing room. You'll
close.
notice because this is
share a
how
dressing
you
room.
are. I'm not doing it because I want anybody to notice. I just want
To feel good about
I want to
yourself.
feel good, and I do feel great about myself, but I want to fill out a bikini top. I've had 3 kids, and I've nursed all of them for a year, and I'm in my 40s, and you know what? I'm going to do that.
You're 40.
and I'm 41.
Whatever, fairly.
I can support that because I don't like when women do it for someone else. You know, like their boyfriend thinks they have flat chests, so they want to get bigger boobs for this person. But if you're doing it to make yourself feel better, I'm always okay with that. You know what I mean? I'm always okay with that.
And don't worry, I'll show all of you, okay? I'll show all
You're
of you.
in them smaller and lifting them because it's a back
I wouldn't-
issue.
I-
I'm like Quasimodo at this point. But to make them bigger, I don't get it.
No, and that's the thing is people said your boobs will change after you have kids and you breastfeed. And
Yeah.
my mom was one of the people telling me that, but she had 4. I had 1 and it changed immediately. And I called her. I was like, Mom, you didn't tell me after 1 it changes. They just like lost
you were
all the life
nursing.
in them.
Can I just say, like, I will say,
Just like,
they're smaller, a lot smaller.
I know my bras don't fit. I don't know where they went, but like they also lost all their shape. Everything that they had going for them is gone. Like,
Well, will you fix them?
no, I'm also not a surgery girl. Like, but my husband said we were having a drink on our terrace, and I was saying, what do you think about like plastic surgery? I feel like my body's changed. He's like, if you want to get boobs, I support that. I was like.
I didn't even mention it, did you?
Sweetie, 1, I'm going to need to keep drinking. 2, you need to think about that and take a beat before you speak. Like, he was like straight out. Because I meant, like, I could see when you feel fit afterwards in their skin, maybe after a few kids, you want to just tuck that in or something.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm really okay if you get boobs. I'm like,
Wait a second. What is the difference between getting your tummy tuck and
for
getting a
me
new
to
pair?
feel good when I'm walking around naked, I don't need more up here. Like, these have done their service.
But see, you have that. But see, that's also coming from somebody that has had them. And if you've never had them, you always want what you haven't had.
Yeah, it's true.
I think it depends how you look at it, though. Like when you're talking about it, you seem to have a healthy percent. You're doing it for yourself.
Absolutely.
You're not looking to do a ton of surgery. But unfortunately, when you look out in the world, people super young now, especially women. You've got 20-year-old girls in there getting fillers and boob jobs, and they're making an effort to not look like themselves, almost like they're committed to being someone different.
Check this out. Since 2000, breast lifts are up 89%. Buttock lifts are up 252%.
Booty.
Lower body lifts up 3,973%. And upper arm lifts up
I'd like to just
4,959%.
start from the knee. They
Yeah.
lift it all up and make
Like a pair of pantyhose.
Just pull it all up. Tie it in a ball.
It's up.
But I heard a really beautiful quote. It said, for as much as we complain about aging, it's a privilege that so few of us have. Because when you ask someone that passed early or lost someone early, what they wouldn't do just to be a wrinkly
All
version of
right,
themselves.
don't bring us down.
I hope that depressed you.
We're having so much fun with this. The next topic might help all of you because psychotherapist Judy Orbach says that every middle-aged woman needs to be in therapy.
Really?
Now, a lot of you are what they call middle-aged.
Yeah.
40.
What is
middle
Susie
age?
Orbach?
Middle-age is around 40 because people, the lifespan's around 80.
You might as well call yourself 50.
Kidding me. You're right. She does hit a lot.
But she's saying basically that when you hit 50 is when it really gets rough.
Wow.
It's rough once you hit 20. Like, it's the whole... I believe in therapy your whole life.
Yeah.
See, I have never been to therapy.
But Sarah's never been.
I probably should go.
It's
but
healthy.
I've never been to
Why not?
therapy. I don't know.
Because
I
they
never
told you how
felt-
gorgeous you are.
I know. I
How smart you are. How brilliant. She doesn't need it.
You don't need therapy.
If they're saying I'm middle-aged, if they're saying everyone needs it,
I've been therapy forever. I've been lying down longer than she has. Let me tell you.
You're assuming a lot. But
I'm not going to go there.
Would you
But
go?
I guess, is it helpful to speak?
It is. Well, the one thing I feel like I hit a quarter life crisis. So before the midlife, the 20s were really depressing for me. I think
They're rough, the 20s.
You lose a sense of direction and where you're supposed to be. Every year up till that point, you've gone from another grade. You get accolades with like awards, achievements, honor society. All of a sudden, you stop, and it's like you stepped off one of those flat moving airport things. It's like the world starts to slow down and you're not moving up in the world, and you don't realize it's normal to sometimes stay in a job for multiple years.
You know what it is? It's the transitional years, I think, are rough. My daughter was saying to me, postmenopausal women such as myself, we're happy. We've already done everything. We're not fixing this. We're not doing much. We have the husband or not.
You're accepting.
You accept yourself at this age. But the 20s, you don't because of what you just said.
John
And
Mayer.
the 50s, you start to really start to look different. You start to get the lines, then you need the Botox, and all the things start to change. I think that's the issue.
For me, it was the third. When I hit 35, I'm 37 now. When I hit 35, all of a sudden I went through this. I did life wrong. I had to, and let me tell you, going to therapy helped me because I got to hear myself out loud, and it's all the stuff you're almost afraid to acknowledge sometimes. Doesn't matter who's sitting there. It just means that you're saying it, and you know it's a safe space, and you're not going to be judged, and it's a forum for your own thoughts.
It's the circle of trust.
You have a good therapist.
Minimal.
I mean, I'm going to be 50 in 2 years.
You
You
are?
look fantastic.
Yeah.
You look fantastic.
I think we've all just admitted our age.
I'm going to be 50.
I know, 2 years though.
In 2 years.
It's like usually
I
say I'm
wonder
going to be 50 in next month. She's going to be 50 in 2 years.
So I guess
I'm going to be 100 in 25 years. Go ahead, read that.
We got into some holiday fun because no movie gets you into the holiday spirit like the Christmas classic It's a Wonderful Life, which is celebrating its 70th anniversary. So Paramount Pictures is giving members of our studio audience a copy of the new Platinum Edition available now on Blu-ray.
Wow, that's great. How much do we love that movie?
it's such a great movie.
I know.
Timeless.
Okay, we have to go. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back to the show. So it looks as though marriage is making a comeback because divorce rates in the United States are at a 35-year low, and more people are getting married. So marriage is up, divorce is low, and nobody knows why. They're saying a couple of reasons that they're giving. Changing gender roles. I think that's interesting. In other words, the men are doing the dishes, they're raising the kids, and people like that. Changing roles. So people are happier in their marriages.
Or not just swapping, but evolving, not expecting one person to do
There's also
certain
wife swapping going on.
Did we just go to white swapping?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Okay, that's
But there's that, and then also people are not getting married at 22 like I did.
Yeah.
They're waiting. They're waiting. Yeah.
I think that makes all the difference. I mean, I waited. I've been married 18 years, and we waited to get married. I got married at 30, and it was... I knew myself pretty well, and I think he knew himself, and it just made it easier. Plus, we had dated so much. We kind of already knew what was out there, and I think that makes a huge difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's more about how men and women perceive each other, like what you were saying before. You know, when I look back at, my grandparents, great-grandparents, it was almost like women were perceived like they were serving the men in many ways. They would cook, they would clean, they would take care of their man. Now I think people are viewing it as we take care of each other. So if I'm home early, I'm the one who cooks. If you're home, it's more of a
If you're
partnership.
lucky.
Well, a good marriage. A good marriage is a real partnership.
It is and also I always think it's funny because I got married when I was 24, and so when I got married when I was 24, and I was one of my last friends, the last of me to get married. And when I came to the East Coast, people are like, "Wow, how did you know yourself?" I mean, to me, that insinuates that you know yourself when you're 30, you know yourself when you're 40. I think we're constantly evolving, we're constantly changing, and the key is to grow together and to become a true partnership. That's not to say we didn't have our ups and
But what
downs.
about the fact that monogamy is monotonous?
It is.
Sorry.
Wait. But it's also Sarah just celebrated her 2-year wedding anniversary.
It is. I mean, this is why people have affairs.
Max and I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm under no ideas that Max doesn't have urges all day long. Like it's a discipline and a life you choose.
A discipline.
I think that it's probably boring. We try to. I'm always open about. I always want to make sure that you're satisfied. I know that there are needs you have.
Keep it spicy.
Yeah, you know, help me help you.
It's exhausting.
It's
exhausting.
I think you got to keep it spicy.
I don't think that. I don't think it is our natural state. Like, it goes against biological urges for men
to be in a monogamous relationship.
Yes.
But just because it goes against the biological urge does not mean that we shouldn't be in a monogamous relationship. I mean, we always have temptations.
You can choose it over and over, but I do believe it's a discipline and a lifestyle you choose every day, not just one day when you get married. Like, I think it's something that's ongoing.
You do choose it, but it's there's safety there, there's security there, there's this comfort there. No, but you know what I mean?
Safety and security.
It's comfortable.
Oh, the old soft shoe.
That's sexy to me. That's sexy to me.
It's like living in a Barco lounger.
You've got that ride or die. You've got that partner. I love that about marriage.
Oh, I love that. Real monogamous.
You're all women, though. We're all women.
That's what I mean. Is
we
the
like
men
it better
have,
than
a
they
different
do.
urge.
Yeah.
To perpetuate the species, they want to go garden everywhere.
Can we go back? Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I know so.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
Men, do you hear me? Even if you choose marriage, do you not think about
Do
other
the men
things?
in the audience think that?
Yeah.
Really? Like, is it like a primal urge?
You don't think that Manny has those urges?
Manny does not have those.
Manny has those urges.
Okay, we'll be right back. Saint Manny will be on the phone in a minute. Bad Santa is funny, filthy, and one of my favorite holiday movies. Now Billy Bob Thornton is slipping back into St. Nick's suit for Bad Santa 2, and he still needs major work on his holiday spirit. Take a look.
What do you want?
I want Minecraft, Halo 5 Guardians, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Project X Zone 2, Assassin's Creed Chronicles Trilogy.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I don't know.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Nah, I don't care. What can I get you?
A stuffed cat that moves but doesn't poop, some duct tape so I can build a boat.
What?
A stuffed cat that moves but doesn't poop, some duct tape so I can build a boat.
Okay. Have a seat. What can Santa Claus get you?
A penguin. He doesn't have to be alive.
He's hilarious. Please welcome Billy Bob Thornton. So nice. See, those movies are the fun. That movie, the original one I saw. This one I'm going to watch this weekend. Hilarious movies. You know, it's nasty. That's what I think I like about it.
They're very descriptive.
And you're just funny as hell.
Oh, thank you.
And Thanksgiving was yesterday.
Right?
Believe it or not.
Yeah, yeah.
And time flies.
Boy, am I stuffed.
We stuffed.
That's right.
So we kicked off the official holiday season. I'm wondering, because in the spirit of Bad Santa, what holiday horror stories do you have? Do you have any?
Holiday horror stories. Yeah. Well, I would say from about 1980 to 86 was all a horror story. Because that's when I first came from home to go out to California to pursue my dreams. And there were several lean years, and I had no money to get home and didn't really know a lot of people out there. So I was in a creepy little apartment, balled up on the floor, having Christmas, feeling sorry for myself. So yeah, it was there were some lean times.
And when you say home, where was home?
I was born in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and then after high school moved to Texas, to Houston. Yeah.
Now, Bad Santa is hilarious, but it's not exactly like a feel-good holiday movie. My family had a breakdown fight about this. I was just telling him backstage. Really? We were all arguing that it wasn't an appropriate family Christmas movie to watch when Bad Santa originally came out, and my brother defended its cinematic excellence. But there are people that agree with my family, and they say you've ruined Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, there was a lady on the first movie that we were doing a Q&A at some kind of film festival or something. I don't remember exactly, but she stood up in the back and she said, "How do you feel about ruining the name of Santa Claus and Jesus and the Bible and a lot of stuff?" And I said, "Well, ma'am," I said, "first of all, I've read the Bible and Santa Claus is not in it." And yeah, and also I'm not playing Santa Claus. I'm playing a criminal who dresses up like Santa Claus. So, you know, these movies where, like, guys rob a bank and they got a Richard Nixon mask on. Same thing.
Yeah.
I just got a Santa Claus outfit on. Yeah.
That's funny.
You've been doing some amazing work in TV lately. You're getting great reviews for playing a lawyer in the new Amazon show Goliath. You won a Golden Globe last year for your role as a killer in Fargo. Those bangs were epic.
Oh, yeah.
But I hear that hairstyle was kind of a mistake. How did that happen?
Yeah, I just got a bad haircut, and of course they're you know, colored the hair yesterday. It's really that color, but
Yeah, right.
but anyway, yeah, I just got a bad haircut, and I thought, oh golly, that's not good. And but I was looking at myself in the mirror. I thought, you know what? For this ghost-like sort of wolf of a killer, this might be real good.
Wow.
And I just kept it, and it worked out. And, you know, certain looks become iconic, and now it's become a
I think you look like
famous haircut.
Dr. Zhivago.
He looks like Dumb and Dumber, like the haircut
Right.
they get.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you needed was a purple suit, and you would have nailed it.
Absolutely, yeah, it's a little
I
bit.
find it hot, just for the record.
Oh my gosh, that girl.
Absolutely.
So let's talk a little pop culture, because you don't know if people realize that you were married to Angelina Jolie for a while back.
Yes,
now,
I was,
right?
a long time ago.
And she's back in the news because she's splitting up with Brad Pitt. People are sad about it, you know. But you said something in GQ that was so interesting. You said you never felt good enough for her when you were married to her. That's a very honest thing to say, I think, and I appreciate that you said something like that. What did you mean by it?
Well, I guess I think we're all kids, even when we grow up, and whatever was in us as a kid stays with you. And yeah, I was a pretty insecure kid, and I think I'm still pretty insecure.
Well, you're an actor, isn't that part of it? Yeah.
But I think, well, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
I
think
but a lot of
maybe.
actors have a little child inside that's scared.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and you know, you need approval and all that kind of thing. So, you know, I mean, I just never considered myself. You know, I mean, I grew up a poor kid, you know, in the South, and
She was John Voight's daughter.
yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and
so,
extremely gorgeous.
right.
Yeah.
So,
But she liked you. She married you.
Yeah, she liked me. All right. Yeah.
I want to talk about diet, actually. Really interesting. I read that your diet is a little restrictive because you have a lot of food allergies. I have some food allergies too, so I related to this. You don't eat red meat, so you stay. That's how you stay slim. But when you were a kid, it was a lot different. Talk to me about that.
Well, yeah, I was raised in the woods, so we just ate whatever was there.
You were raised in the woods?
Oh, yes,
Really?
ma'am.
Like in a tree? What?
Well, no, we had a structure, but it was in the middle of the woods.
Were you a
Just eat
slim
whatever's there.
baby, though? Were you, what did...
No, I was not.
This is what I'm getting at. There we go.
By the time...
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the before picture. This is the after.
Yeah.
That is let me tell you, that is a pinchable baby. Those are cheeks you just want to go at.
Oh, yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, that's a big boy. I was 7.5 months old there, and I weighed 30 pounds.
Wow.
And then by the time I was 2, I was like that, you know.
Then
but
you were skinny?
I was just a fat baby.
That's cute.
I also read that your mom's a psychic, and she predicted some things that ended up kind of happening.
Oh yeah, yeah. She actually used to speak at medical conventions on parapsychology and that. I mean, mom's 83 now, so she doesn't really read for people anymore.
Wasn't there something about Burt Reynolds that she told you or she saw?
That he was actually my real father.
That he was...
No, I'm teasing.
Well played. Well, no.
But no, I worked with Burt. No, my mom said something one time to me about that that Burt Reynolds was going to be instrumental in my life somehow, and that he was going to help me in some ways. And
you were a kid at the time. You were young.
I was, yeah, I was in my late teens, and I had no idea. I mean, I was in a band, you know, and played baseball. I didn't think I was ever going to be an actor. So I was thinking, well, how would Burt Reynolds figure into my life? Sure enough, years later, I did 3 episodes of the show Evening Shade, and Burt Reynolds stuck up for me a couple of times, and he was real good to me and very helpful, and used to encouraged me and told other people about me and that kind of thing. So it came true.
Well, I feel cheated. My mom wasn't a psychic. I feel so cheated.
Better a psychic than a psycho. So,
Exactly.
it was really delightful to have you here.
Oh,
We
well,
enjoyed
thanks
your
for having
company,
me.
didn't we? Wasn't it
Yeah.
lovely? So thanks to Billy Bob Thornton, and we're looking forward to this movie. Those movies are hysterical. Bad Santa 2 is in theaters now. We'll be right back.
Who needs that madness at the mall? Not you, because we've got the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals right here. Next. The hot topics on The View, from politics.
Do you have to have a political conversation with your gynecologist?
The last thing you want to hear when you're in the stirrups is slide down and let's make America great again.
To your love life.
Research claims that the average length of sex is 7.5 minutes. It takes me that long to get my shirt off.
To OMG.
Anyone here sleep nude?
Joy, do you sleep naked?
Hot topics on The View. Yeah, you know.
You can skip the mob scene at the mall today and still win Black Friday without ever leaving the house. Ebates has all of the greatest Black Friday and Cyber Monday holiday deals from over 2,000 retailers, including beauty and luxury. And here to show you how to get in on them, please welcome Katrina Zish.
Hi, it's great to see you.
Now, tell me how this whole Ebates works. I don't understand it.
No, I think a lot of people are confused, but basically Ebates is pretty much a shopper's dream come true, because basically you get paid to shop. You just log on to Ebates and then you shop your favorite retailers as you normally would, but then you get cash back for everything you've purchased. You will actually get, wait for it, a check in the mail. And membership is free.
Okay, so what's the catch? Because that sounds a little too good to be true.
It does sound too good to be true, and a lot of people ask that. The thing is, there's no catch. It's super simple. Basically, Ebates gets a commission from all of the retailers it works with, and then shares that commission with the members.
That's easy, right? Easy. Well, let's go through some of these things that you can get. Let's start here with Macy's.
Yes, we've got Macy's here, and this is basically the Santa baby gift. Who wouldn't like diamond earrings under that Christmas tree? These are half a carat weight. They're sparkly in yellow gold or in white gold. These are kind of my favorite. If my husband's watching, sweetie. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the deal.
Okay.
These originally were were $750.
Okay.
That's a big gift. Now the deal is $179. Wow. And then you get 10% cash back. Now let me tell you, this amazing deal is great only this weekend. So run, don't walk, because I'm going to be there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And then I see a little Disney action. Yes, from Disney. These adorable little mini dolls of all of your Disney favorites. Oh. The Little Mermaid is my favorite.
Ariel.
Oh, she's so cute.
I want to be. Never mind. Okay.
I
won't sing to you.
So
I won't
I'm going
sing
to let
to
you take it away.
I don't either.
Okay, but let's talk about the deal here. Originally $119.95.
Okay.
The deal is $99.95. Cash back 6%.
Oh, wow. So you'll just get that check in the mail.
You will get that check in the mail.
Okay. I love holiday cards.
I know. And Shutterfly makes it so easy. I mean, who has time to do holiday cards? And Sarah looks so cute right there. Isn't everyone look so cute?
That's my rave.
I know. And it's a great way to reconnect with family and friends. I mean, we love that personal touch of getting that greeting card in the mail, especially with personalized pictures and messages. Okay, so the deal here is the original prices range from $208 to $275. The deal is 40% off. People run, don't walk. It's only
40% off. That's huge.
Cash back 10%.
Oh, wow. And that's at Shutterfly, because I love Shutterfly.
You got it. It makes it so easy. All right, who wouldn't want a slick laptop? This is from HP. And you know, by buying from HP through Ebates, you not only get cash back, but you also can customize your laptop to match your personal preferences. All right, so the original price on this one is $1,049.99. The deal, $799. And you get back is 8%. And that means you get $64. You get a check for $64 in the mail, and that's based on the deal price.
And people can do that now, right? They can go on to
right
eBay
now.
Right now. Okay. So
go, everyone.
You guys
now.
Okay. Get on there.
I was gonna say, all of this holiday shopping has made me kind of sleepy, and I'm having a turkey. I'm in a turkey coma. I've been shopping. We're exhausted. Okay, you know, and a lot of people realize this is a great time for holiday shopping. It's also a great time to get big ticket items like this awesome Serta pillow top mattress.
Perfect place to eat your
Feel the
leftovers.
pillow from Overstock.com. All right, now look at this one. So, original price, $1,499. This is a nice, let me tell you.
This is soft.
I'm taking this one. Okay, the deal is $849.99.
Oh, that's a great deal on a mattress.
Queen size mattress. It's amazing. Cash back, everybody, 4%.
Okay, so you guys, this means you can totally win Black Friday.
No, you can win because if you shop everything that we talked about today, you will get cash back, one check in the mail for $134.38.
Plus the deal, but that's amazing.
Exactly.
Okay, we've got a big thank you to Katrina's Dish for snuggling with me and our sponsor, Ebates. Members of our audience are going home with a $100 gift card. And we'll be right back. This mattress is amazing.
Nice job.
Yeah.
So have a great day shopping. Have a great day. Whatever you're doing, take a little time to enjoy
The view.